Hey everyone, welcome back to the Analytics Den. Today I'm going to be doing my case for the prospect series on why the Detroit Lions should draft George Karlaftis and the case for him. So, of course, it's not what I'm saying the Lions should draft, although I'm pretty close to saying for this guy, but it's just a case for him. Nor do I think the Lions honestly will even draft. So, looking at George Karlaftis, his base stats are on the scene, nothing too special, pretty solid, especially his 2019 season where he had 54 tackles, 7.5 sacks, and he still had a solid season of 4.5 sacks and 36 tackles. Didn't play much in 2020. That's just kind of the main thing. He is 6'4", 275 pounds. So, George has pretty good numbers to his name, but, nothing like 8 numbers. So, deep diving more into him, looking into his pressure rates, he's the 6th most pressures among Power 5 edge rushers with 54 this season. And as you guys know, pressures are far more important than just getting some sacks. Despite being 25th most pass rush snaps, so he's not even like as much as like guys like Kayvon Aiden with 335. Then he has an 18.1 pressure rate. Kayvon Thibodeau, as showed in my last video, had 19.1% pressure rate. That's pretty dang impressive, considering the fact that he's getting double teamed every play, and he plays in a tougher conference. And like Kayvon, he doesn't have a fellow good pass rusher with him. Now, of course, he was also ranked number 23 on Pro Football Focus's College Football 101 with David Bell. And at 23, it is said that he, of course, I'm not much of a Pro Football Focus grade person, but this guy got a 90.6 pass rush grade. That's pretty impressive. And then, of course, he's also the first edge rusher to get 10 plus pressures versus an Iowa lineman in the Pro Football Focus college era ever. He was pretty dang productive for the Purdue Boilermakers. And it is said that he maybe even has the best hands in the draft. Maybe if we go among here, looking and comparing, not just putting up a high pass rush grade, he was number 2 in the nation in pass rushing grade, only being behind the insanely productive Aiden Hutchinson from his breakout season since 2020. That's even over guys like Kayvon Thibodeau, Sam Williams, and even Will Anderson. Since 2019, George K also leads all Big Ten defenders with 36 QB hits since 2019. George K also had 14 career pressures in his first career game, most by a player in the college football era. Pretty dang impressive. And highest pass rush win rates with screens, play actions, and RPOs. Aiden Hutchinson, George Karlaftis are number 1. Kayvon Thibodeau is number 2. Kingsley Nakabear is 23. And Josh Sanders 23. That's insane. And this guy gets double teamed and triple teamed more often than Aiden. I think the only person who compares in double team or triple team rates is Kayvon Thibodeau. And this guy is said to have had the best hands in the draft, and I 100% agree. He's also said to be insanely powerful and has great size and can play just about anywhere in the D-line. But let's see. And here's his game versus Iowa that everyone praised so much. So let's look at this. This is my Christian F. And thanks to this guy, he's one of the best producers of videos out there, showing everything you need to know. This guy is quite the monster. And my biggest thing for an athlete is technique. Most guys he's in the NFL, especially when you're drafted in the first round, they're all athletic monsters. George K has technique. Technique gets you to the other side. Aaron Donald has said the thing that took him to the top of his career was his hand usage. Tony Dungy said that the reason Aaron Donald would succeed, and there's a double team right there for George K. And his pressure right there, actually, right about here, that causes the quarterback to decide to throw. He's just a really impressive player. I mean, this guy was number 7 on the freaks list. He's insanely powerful. And it just makes sense of why you would draft George K. I mean, this guy can even stand up. Like, look at that speed. Look at that burst. That's an amazing burst right there for a guy moving that fast, 275 pounds. Any scouting report will tell you, like I said, about his technique enhancers. And then his power. That is an elite player that you can get there. That's my video for the case for the prospect for George Karlaftis. Let me guys know your thoughts on him. And out of the 3 players I've scouted so far, who do you guys prefer? Kevon Thibodeau, Aiden Hutchinson, or George Karlaftis? I'm hoping to do Kyle Hamilton on my next video. See you guys later, and go Lions.